Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Thank you so much for tuning in to our weekly Talimul-Qur'an class. In this class, we go through the word-to-word translation of the Holy Quran, and we discuss so the way we conduct this class is that I go through the recitation of the Holy Quran first, verse by verse, and maybe one or two rules I highlight of the Javeed, and then followed by a word-to-word translation and running translation, and then I also highlight time to time some of the important points that have been mentioned in the commentaries written by the promised Messiah Islam or the Khulafa of the promised Messiah Islam. So today we start ruku number 14 of part number 2, and we will start with verse number 233. In the previous ruku, Allah the Almighty has spoken about the divorce and also commandments attached to divorce. So today this subject will continue. Verse number 233. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا طلقتم النساء فبلغن أجلهن فلا تأذلوهن أن ينكحن أزواجهن إذا تراضوا بينهم بالمعروف ذلك يوعظ به من كان منكم يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ذلك أزكى لكم وأطهر والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون. So one or two rules here of second. Whenever there are 5 letters that they have sukoon on top of them, we pronounce them with a slight jerk. That is qaf, ta, ba, jim, and dal. It's called the rule of kalkala. And here, in this case, talaqtumun nisa. So with a jerk here. And then the other rule that I want to highlight is whenever there is a noon mashtuda or mim mashtuda, in this case the noon has shadda on it, the rule of gunna is applied. The rule of gunna is that whenever there is shadda on mim or noon, as we join them together, we prolong it. It just makes our recitation beautiful. So instead of saying ajalahunna, I would say ajalahunna. So this is another rule that I wanted to highlight here. Yan, you could say yan, but the rule of ikhfa is whenever there is noon sakin or tanween followed by a non-harfe halkiya, then this noon we hide. The sound of tanween or noon we hide, and we pronounce as a noon gunna, we would have it in Urdu, and we prolong it for just a little bit extra second or two. So ayyakih bainahum bil ma'ruf here. Ma kana. So okay, let's go to the word-to-word translation now. Wa idha, wa and, idha when. Wa idha and when طلقتم النساء, you divorced women. Tallaqtumun nisa, when you divorced women. Fabalagna. Fa, then balagna, they reached. Fabalagna, so they reached. Ajalahunna, their period. Their period. Ajalahunna, their period. Fala, then not. Ta'duluhunna. Ta'duluhunna. Ta'dulu, you prevent. Hunna, them. Ta'duluhunna, you prevent them. This is a new word. Ta'duluhunna, you prevent them. وَإِذَا طَلَّقْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ فَبَلَغْنَ أَجَلَهُنَّ فَلَا تَعْضُلُوهُنَّ. That when you divorce women and then they reach their period, their ajal, then do not prevent them from what? An yankihna, that they marry. An, that, yankihna, they marry. An yankihna, they marry. Azwajun, husband. Husbands. Azwajun, husbands. Hunna, there. Hunna, there. Idha, when. Taradaw, they agreed. Idha taradaw, when they agreed. Bainahum, between them. Bainahum, between them. Bil ma'roof. Bil ma'roof, with decent manner, in a decent manner. With ma'roof, in a decent manner. Dhalika, this, yu'azu, he admonishes, or he admonished. He is admonished. Yu'azu, he is admonished. Yu'azu, he is admonished. Bihi, with him, or with it. Man kana, man who kana, he was. Minkum, among you. Man kana, he was. Minkum, from among you. Yu'minu, he believes. Yu'minu, he believes. Billahi, in Allah. Wal yawmil akhiri, and the last day. Wal yawmil akhiri, and the last day. Wa, and al yawma, the day. Al akhir, the day last. Zalikum, this is. Azka, more blessed, more pure. Azka, more blessed, more pure. Lakum, for you. Lakum, for you. Wa atharu, purer. Wa atharu, and purer. Wa atharu, and purer. Wallahu, and Allah. Ya'lamu, he knows. Wallahu ya'lamu, and Allah knows. Wa antum, and you. La, not. Ta'lamu, you know. Wa antum, you. La, not. Ta'lamun, no, you know. Wallahu ya'lamu, and Allah knows, and you, but you do not know. All right, so moving on, running translation would be, and when you divorce women and they reach the end of their period, prevent them not from marrying their husband if they agree between themselves in a decent manner. This is an admonition for him among you who believes in Allah and the last day, and it is more blessed for you and purer, and Allah knows, but you know not, or you do not know. Verse number 234. وَالْوَالِدَاتُ يُرْضِعْنَ أَوْلَادَهُنَّ حَوْلَيْنِ كَامِلَيْنِ لِمَنْ أَرَادَ أَنْ يُتِمَّ الرَّضَاعَةَ وَعَلَى الْمَوْلُودِ لَهُ رِزْقُهُنَّ وَكِسْوَتُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ لا تكلف نفس إلا وسعها لا تكلف نفس إلا وسعها لا تضار والدة بوالدها لا تضار والدة بولدها ولا مولود له بولده وعلى الوارث مثل ذلك فإن أراد فصالا عن تراض منهما وتشاور فلا جناح عليهما وإن أردتم أن تسترضعوا أولادكم فلا جناح عليكم إذا سلمتم ما آتيتم بالمعروف واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بما تعملون بصير. والوالدات والوالدات and mothers. Walwalidatu and mothers. Yurdi'na, they give suck. Awladun, awlada, children. Mothers who are feeding their children. Hunna, there. Walwalidatu, yurdi'na awladahunna, mothers who are feeding their children. Hawlaini, 2 years. Kamilaini, 2 complete. Hawlaini kamilani, 2 complete years. Liman, for whose arada, he desired. An, that. Yutimma, yutimma, he completes. Ar-rada'a, suckling. Ar-rada'a, suckling. Wa-'ala al-mawludi, and upon the child. Wa-'ala al-mawludi, and upon the child. Lahu, belongs to whom or belongs to him. Rizquhunna, provision of their mothers. Rizquhunna, provision of their mothers, meaning it's the duty of the husband then to provide for their mothers, for their wives, because they are taking care of the baby. Wa kiswatuhunna, and their clothing. Wa kiswatuhunna, not just taking care of their provisions, but also making sure they are provided their clothes as well. Bil ma'rufi, according to the custom. Bil ma'rufi, according to the custom, according to the custom. La, not tukallafu, it is burdened. La tukallafu, it is on burden. Nafsun, a soul. Illa, except. Wus'aha, its capacity. Wus'aha, its capacity. La, not tudara, she is made to suffer. La tudara, she should not be made to suffer. Validatum, mother. Validatum, mother. Biwaladiha, by her child. Biwaladiha, by her child. Wala, and not. Mauludun, child. Lahu, for him. Biwaladihi, by his child. By his child. Wa'alal warithi, and upon the heir. Wa'alal warithi, and upon the heir. Mithlu, likewise. Dhalika, is. Fa'in, so if. Arada, they both decided. Fa'in arada, so if they both decided. Fisalan, weaning. Fisalan, weaning. Antaradin, about. Taradin, mutual consent. Mutual consent. Minhuma, from both of them. Minhuma, from both of them. Watashawurin, and consultation. Watashawurin, consultation. Fa, so then. La, no. Junaha, sin, blame. Junaha, sin or blame. Alayhima, upon both of them. Wa in aradtum. Wa in aradtum, and if both of you, if you desired. Wa in aradtum, and if you desired, an that tastardi'u, you engage a wet nurse. Tastardi'u, you engage a wet nurse. Awladakum, for your children. There is no sin in it, there is no harm in it if a wet nurse is engaged for nursing the children. Allah the Almighty says further, fa, then, la, not, junaha, sin, blame, alaykum, upon you, idha, when, sallamtum, you paid. Sallamtum, you paid, ma ataytum, that you gave. That you gave. Bil ma'rufi, in a fair manner. Bil ma'rufi, in a fair manner. Wattaqullaha, and you fear Allah. Wattaqullaha, and you should fear Allah. Wa'lamu, and remember and know. Anna Allah, that Allah, bima ta'maluna, be in ma what ta'maluna, you do. Basir, all seeing. Allah sees us whatever we do. The running translation would be, and mothers shall give suck to their children for 2 whole years. This is for those who desire to complete the suckling, and the man to whom the child belongs shall be responsible for their mother's food and clothing according to usage. No soul is burdened beyond its capacity. The mother shall not make the father suffer on account of her child, nor shall he to whom the child belongs make the mother suffer on account of child, and the same is incumbent on the heir. If they both decide upon weaning the child by mutual consent and consultation, there is no blame on them. And if you desire to engage a wet nurse for your children, there shall be no blame on you, provided you pay what you have agreed to pay in a fair manner. And fear Allah, and know that Allah sees what you do. Okay. Next verse number 235. وَالَّذِينَ يُتَوَفَّوْنَ مِنكُمْ وَيَذَرُونَ أَزْوَاجًا يتربصن بأنفسهن 4 أشهر وعشرا وإذا بلغن أجلهن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلن في أنفسهن بالمعروف والله بما تعملون خبير. Walladina, and those yutawaffawna, who die, yutawaffawna, who die, who pass away, minkum, from you, wayadharuna, and they leave behind, wayadharuna, and they leave azwajan, spouses, and they leave behind spouses, yatarabbasna, they shall wait, yatarabbasna, they shall wait, bi anfusihinna, with themselves, bi anfusihinna, with themselves, arba'ata ashhurin wa ashra, arba'ata, 4, ashhurin, months, 4 months, wa ashran, and 10 days. So this is the idda is being mentioned, 4 months and 10 days. Fa'idha, so when balagna, they reached ajalahunna, end of their period, fala, then no junaha, sin. Fala junaha, then there is no sin alaykum, upon you, fima, in what fa'alna, they did. Fi anfusihinna, to themselves. Bil ma'ruf, in a fair manner. Bil ma'ruf, in a mere fair manner. Wallahu, and Allah, bima, in what ta'amaluna, you do. Wallahu bima ta'amaluna, and whatever you do, khabirun, is aware. So Allah is aware of whatever we do. Now, running translation. And those of you who die and leave wives behind, these wives shall wait concerning themselves 4 months and 10 days. And when they have reached the end of their period, no sin shall lie on you in anything that they do with regards to themselves, according to what is fair. And Allah is aware of what you do. Moving on to the next verse, which would be the last verse of today, I believe, yes. وَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِيمَا أَرَّدتُّمْ بِهِ مِنْ خِطْبَةِ النِّسَاءِ أَوْ أَكْنَنْتُمْ فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ عَلِمَ اللَّهُ أَنَّكُمْ سَتَذْكُرُونَهُنَّ وَلَكِنْ لَا تُوَاعِدُوهُنَّ سِرًّا إِلَّا أَن تَقُولُوا قَوْلًا مَّعْرُوفًا وَلَا تَعْزِمُوا عُقْدَةَ النِّكَاحِ حَتَّى يَبْلُغَ الْكِتَابَ أَجَلَهُ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ فَاحْذَرُوهُ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ حَلِيمٌ. وَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ, wa, and la, not, junaha, sin, alaykum, upon you. Wala junaha alaykum, there shall be no sin upon you, no blame upon you. Fima, in what aradtum, you propose. Aradtum, you proposed. Bihi, with it. Min khitbatin nisa, min of khitba, marriage. Khitba, marriage. An nisa, women. Min khitbatin nisa, marriage of women. Aw aknantum, or aknantum, you kept it hidden. You kept hidden. Aw aknantum, you kept hidden. Fi anfusikum, in yourselves. Fi anfusikum, in yourselves. Alimallahu, he has come to know Allah. Alimallahu, Allah knows. Annakum, that surely you, satazkuruna, sa will, tazkuruna, you think. Satazkuruna, you think, hunna, them. You think about them. Walakin, but, la, not, tuwaiduhunna. You, tuwaidu, you all contract. You contract hunna, with them. So you contract with them. Sirran, secret. Sirran, secret. Illa, except an that taqulu, you say. Qawlan ma'rufa, fair word. Wala ta'zimu uqdatan nikah. Wala not. Ta'zimu, you determine. You determine. Uqdatan nikah, not of nikah, not of marriage. Hatta, until. Hatta, until. Yablughal kitaba, it reaches the prescribed period. Yablugha, it reaches. Al-kitaba, prescribed period. Ajalahu, its period. Wa'lamu, and remember, and you know. Anna Allah, surely Allah, ya'lamu, knows, ma fi anfusikum, whatever's in your souls. Fa'dhuruhu, so you be aware. So you be aware of it. Fa'dhuruhu, so you be aware of it. Wa'lamu, and remember and know. Anna Allah, surely Allah, Ghafurun Halim, Ghafurun, most forgiving, Halim, forbearing. Halim, forbearing. Now, running translation. And there shall be no blame on you in throwing out a hint regarding a proposal of marriage to these women, or in keeping the desire hidden in your minds. Allah knows that you will think of them in this connection, but make a contract with them in secret. Except that you say a fair word and resolve not on the marriage tie until the prescribed period reaches its end. And Allah, and know that Allah knows what is in your mind. So beware of it and know that Allah is most forgiving and forbearing. We just conclude here today. Inshallah, we'll join again next week. And we'll start from verse number 237, ruku number 15. Jazakumullah ta'ala san jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.